the Parallax hover effect. So now what we will do here is to add the HTML, and in the next video we will add for the JavaScript. So we can make here HTML5, connect between this file and the CSS. And right here we will make for the container. And inside the container we will make the card container. In this one that will contain the images, the background and the image. And here we will make card. And then right here we can make image with the source. The first one will be images, and we can make this one for the background one and give it a class of background. And then we will add an image with a class of person, and then the source will be, oh, we get a source here already, images and person one. And then we can copy this one and see what we have here first. Okay, good. We will just change this one to be 2, and this one will be static, this one person 2, person 3. Okay, so now I don't want to save. Okay, so here we got this one. Now we are done from the HTML. In the next video we will add the JavaScript. So good luck and see you in the next video. Hey, and now let's make for the JavaScript. This is the original project, the demo project. As you can see from here, we got this, which is changing according to the position of the mouse. And we need to think about it. We need to find something in the JavaScript that indicates the position of the mouse in the screen, in the window of the web page. This is called page X, page Y, and page Z. But in our case, we will just use PX and P and page Y. So we can make the screen smaller. We can add a script here. And for this one, we can type inside here. The first thing that we will type inside is for the the constants, const, and the first one will be for the container, which is equal to document dot query selector for the container class. Okay, let's open this project. And the second one will be for the person, so we can just copy, but we need here query selector all because we got more than one person. Const person equal to document dot query selector all for the person. Okay, so here we can make document dot body dot add event listener. And here I want when I hover, so when I mouse over the body, which is equivalent to hover in the CSS. And then we will make parameters of E because we got different images and backgrounds. Okay, so what we will do here is to make let x, or we can make it variable x equal to, but we can make something different right here. Console log sorry, we got E here because we will change the position of the mouse, so each position will get its number, so we need E here to not make it constant. Here we can make it e.pageX, and console log also e.pagey. So let's see what we have here when I open the console. Inspect. Okay. So as you can see from here, it's changing. Whenever I go here, whenever I go to anywhere, it changes, right? As you can see from here. Okay, good. And then after this part, we need to make an equation that will move the images. We just need to make this smaller again to see what's going on here. Okay, what we want to do here is to make an equation, the equation that moves the images, the whole container. We don't need this console again. Now we know how we can locate the mouse. And here we can make variable x equal to window is the whole window. This window is a whole window. Window dot inner width. So now this is the inner width of the window. So this is the width, let's say it 500 pixels, and now it's different. So here the inner width is different. We can make it also with console log, but it's okay right now, we don't need. Now we can make it over 2, it's divided by 2, or divided by any number we want. We can make it divided by 3, for example, and then minus the e dot page x over, let's make it 420. I want to tell you something. This is a random equation. You don't need to make the same equation. You can make any equation you want. And V-A-R-Y, we can copy this one and paste this. There's a bracket here. And this one will be for the inner height. So we have inner height and the inner width. Page Y. Okay. And then what we want to do here, we want to change the style of the container. We want to change the transform to add rotate x, y and translate x, y. So what we can do here, container dot style dot transform. We can make it equal to, yes, it's equal to this one, because we are using inside the dollar, because we got it for a variable. We will type y inside, and y is variable, so we just need this backtricks to make it with the dollar and the y for the variable, and also for the x. So here we can make rotate x to p for the dollar. Where is the dollar sign? Yeah, it's here. Okay, and inside here we can make negative y multiplied by 2, and then here like that, degree. And then we can make for rotate y, we can just copy this one, rotate y, this will px. And then we can make for the translate y, the dollar sign like that. Okay, this to be x multiplied by 2, but it tells me we got a problem here. So what's the problem? Yeah, I think we got a problem. There's a problem within this one, so we need to check out this problem right here. This bracket, yeah, now we solve this problem. And this to be pixels, because the translate is with pixels. We just need to make this uppercase, the y. And then we will copy this one and paste it here. This to be x and this to be y. Okay, so let's check out what's going on here. Okay, it doesn't work. I guess we get a problem here. Okay, we need to check out what happened right here. Okay, so let's make this let instead of variable. Okay, it doesn't work yet. Okay, we need to check out what we typed inside. Rotate X with, okay, the $sign, negative Y multiplied by 2. Rotate Y with the dollar, negative X minus 2. Okay, degree. I think, yeah, I got it here. This bracket to be here. I believe this is the problem. And for the translate, the same. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so I hope this solves the problem. Yeah, so now we got it. Okay, and this is working fine right now. And also when we make the screen larger, it's working very good. We just got an amazing range. We need to make it just a little bit down. So let's make this to be 30. This to be 30. Let's try it now. This is better, right? You can change it if you want. Okay, so after this part, we need to make for these persons. So here we can go after this line and call again the function which is for each as we did before. So person dot for each one, for each person. I will make a function with a parameter of person because each one got its ID as you saw before in the console log. Equal, so for each one I want a person dot style dot transform equal to, we can use the transform and translate from here. We can just make these two, okay, and use transform and translate from here and paste. We can just make it different. We can make translate Y with Y and translate X with X. Let's see what's going on here. I believe the person is not working, so we need to check out the person right here. Okay, so let's check out what's wrong with the person. Person for each person. Okay. The person is not working, so we get a problem with the person. We need to check out what the problem right here for this person. Okay, I am thinking about the problem. We can go back to this part and see if the problem with this one, we can copy this one here and paste. Reload the page. So there's a problem with the person itself and we need to check out this problem. Let's try to copy this one and paste it here. Okay, save, go back, reload. No, there's a setup problem with the person. Okay, I'll check it out and go back to you. Try to check it out also you. Good luck. Okay, I checked out the code and found the problem. So there's a problem here that we cannot use the same as we did at the end of the last video, because here the person, we need to make for the array, something for the array. So for the each person, it will get its own styling for the CSS inside the JavaScript. So we can make person, we can make two ways. Person dot for each, and I will call, and here we will make person and a function with a parameter of person. Open the bracket right here and make here person dot style dot transform and make it equal to, and let's get it from here. Let's get the translate from here. Actually, we don't need to rotate. and then we can make this to be X and this to be Y. So now it's working. Now we need to explain what's going on here. So the person, what is the main purpose of person here, and also we can replace it by that. And this, we want to know what's going on here. It will recall the person. So for each call person, so each person has its own ID, right? Because we got the selector, the query selector all. So each one will get its ID. It's the same as I got for 0, 1, 2, because we got 3, right? So 0 for the first one, 1 for the second one, and 2 for the third one. That's what happened here. That when I call person, I will see what the ID inside the array, or the length inside the array. So this is 0, so I got 0, so I will create a new array and make it 0, and then 1 and 2. This is similar path. The array, the content of the array will be hidden, and also we can make it in a different way by typing person. So the both works. But for new information, we can just make it with this one. So here it's working. To see it working better, we can make it this multiplied by 2, and this is multiplied by 2. But to make it to a different way, we can make this to be Y and this to be X. So now it's working, and we can see it working. Okay, so this is good. If you want to apply this effect once more, you can apply it on text instead of images. It can be also applied to text. So this is done.